Well, welcome back everyone to the second installment of Oktave Adventures. Last time we left you, we'd arrived at Hertogenbosch in the Netherlands. The next day we had to backtrack about 5 kilometres back onto the Maas River, and then we headed onto the Zuid Willemsvaart Canal. A short time later, about 3 locks and a little bit of commercial traffic, we arrived in a beautiful little town called Veghel. We decided to pull up and have a pretty short day because there was a pretty big storm coming in that we wanted to try and avoid. The following day saw us continuing to head down the Zuid Willemsvaart Canal, continuing our way north, heading towards Belgium. Here today we passed about 8 locks and a number of what's called a Bascule Bridge, which is the lifting bridge that you can see behind Isabel. We did pick up a friend along the way. We had a gentleman we met in the marina at Veghel the night before following us in his small little bright green tugboat called Brutus. Again, another short day today, not too far to our next stop, which is a town called Nerderveert. Here we were lucky enough to get a free night stay in a marina that's provided by the local city. No services, so no power and no toilets and showers, but a free place to park and nice and close to the city. In the morning we continue to follow the Zuid Willemsvaart Canal as it turns southwest and heads towards the Belgian border. Only one more lock to negotiate now, and then we can get ready to take down our Dutch flag and hoist our Belgian flag on the navigation mast. Once we enter Belgium, we then do a hard right and turn onto the Herentals Canal, which we follow until we find a nice free parking spot behind one of the locks on the Canal Canal. It's a beautiful day in the Belgian countryside, but we can't move today. Today's a rest day on Sunday because the lock we're behind is closed. So what better thing to do when you can't go cruising but to have a roast lunch. Hi everyone. Chicken.
God, I didn't think blatantly obvious that there's something wrong going on here.
How's you enjoying it? Nom 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 nom. Yes. So in trying to get through Antwerp, we tried to get through one of the smaller locks which is meant for pleasure craft. Unfortunately, it's closed until 6 PM tonight. So we've decided to play with the big boys, Alex is here behind me, in the commercial lock, which as you can see is full of huge boats. Scary, but lots of fun at the same time. Anyway, hopefully we make it out the other side. Well, we made it out the other end. We're now all exiting the huge commercial lock out of the Antwerp docking areas, the docking yards. We're now passing through Antwerp. We won't be stopping here, just enjoying the scenery as we go past. Kleiner Willebrock lock. Brent's doing an excellent job holding the boat inside. It's a weird shaped lock, this one. Kind of shaped like a crucifix, I guess. There's Alex over there, and Hausch happy to have some time off the boat on some grass. Here we are in the Zemst lock. Alex just waiting for the massive lock doors to close before we start our ascent to the top of the lock. A lot of locks, it's difficult, or more difficult than this one, because you've got to put your rope higher and higher on the wall as the boat moves up. With this lock, as you can see, Ferent's modelling the movable bollard, which will follow the boat up. So once we start moving and we've got the tension on the rope right, we can tie off, and the boat just follows the bollard right up to the top of this huge lock. As you can see, the benefit of having the bollard follow you up in the lock is that the crew can take a more relaxed position while waiting to get to the top of the lock. And we've arrived at the Brussels Royal Yacht Club. Not a bad marina. For just under 20 euros a night, we're close to the city. Power, water, showers and toilets included, which is pretty good. One thing you've got to love about being on the water is the wildlife, and even in the middle of Brussels, how cute is this? So most people who come to Belgium and to Brussels get fries or waffles, but we've been dying for some really good ramen. So we've been told to come to Umamido and try out their ramen bowl. I've gone for ramen of the chef, which is a pork-based ramen, and Alex has gone for the same. Haven't you, Alex?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. How is it, Alex?
Very, very nice, Wes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know a girl, she really got to eat, and a girl, she should eat right. Fire will get you 10. I'm gonna feel tonight. I don't want fish cakes and rye bread. You heard what I said, waiter, please.
Belgium, Brussels seems to like to get in before graffiti artists get in, or graffiti vandals get in, and actually employ proper graffiti artists to do some of the beautification of their work zones. This is the reason why we travel around Europe by boat and not by car. This is precision Belgian parking. God knows how you get out. So here we are at the heart of European democracy, the European Parliament in Brussels. Alex is going to head up here where you can see there's another set of flags and officially take down the Union Jack. Alex heading to take down the Union Jack, which, if you'll note, has been placed right at the end of all the other flags at the European Parliament. Right near the European Parliament, it's situated in a nice park, is a reminder of one of the reasons we have the EU, and that's a section of the Berlin Wall. And this crowd is gathered for what is the most famous landmark in Brussels, the Mannequin Piss. And as you can see, he's fairly underwhelming. He is pissing today, which is nice. But yeah, big crowd for what is not a very big statue. Give the Mannequin Piss, Alex.
Well, I'm glad mine's a bit bigger than that, that's all I can say. I think in the top 10 tourist attractions in Brussels.
Yeah.
It's up there. This is the Grand Platz in the central Brussels. And it's magnificent. Can you see the faces say numbers?
It's surrounded by lots of gilded buildings. It is quite spectacular. I can't probably get the full effect of it with the